right, here we are, number one, first episode of our podcast. This is the Talking Dads. I'm here with Steve Backnick, my co-host.
How's it going?
Good, man. This is episode number one, and we have our guest today, Brian Perry. What's up, B?
What's up, guys?
Before we get started, I want to give a shout-out to Marky Fresh Studios for the space. This place is awesome. We're excited to get going. MarkyFreshStudios.com. Check it out and see what you're into. So, like I said, this is episode number one, and Brian, how you doing, man?
Doing great, man.
Good. We got a little bourbon here, 1792 for your pleasure and enjoyment.
Good.
This is kind of our thing here. Let's try a different bourbon, whiskey each time. Try something different.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes.
Provided by Ian every time.
Oh yeah, every time.
I have to get a sponsor for
Yeah.
that.
How many bottles you got?
I think I'm up to 54.
Bottles at your house?
Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of a problem.
So
So,
start lining them on your cabinets like in college. Like,
yeah.
Just the empties.
Just
Just the empty
Oh,
bottles
God.
up top.
That'd
That'd be
insane.
fine.
We used to have that in my garage. We used to have that in my garage.
That's true.
We're
That's
all
true.
over the place. So, BP, how's dad life going?
It's good, man.
Yeah, what's new?
I was asleep on the couch before I got here.
Oh, yeah, it's
Just typical Friday night.
Yeah.
10:20 on a Friday night.
Fridays
so,
are tough. You know, the end of the week.
Yeah.
Ready for bed.
Yeah,
After you
I
get the kids to bed.
literally got home from work and did the dinner thing, put the kids to bed, and ran up here. So
Yeah, I was
hopefully they're fine.
This is on Friday.
You're like, yeah, can we pick a different night maybe? Or
Well, I mean,
maybe,
that's kind of the
maybe in the afternoon.
Here, so I can't.
yeah, exactly.
Whatever the drinks are.
So, Brian, being the distinguished guest number one on our podcast, thank you very much, first of all. And second of all, the reason you're number one is outside of being one of our best friends, like you have a unique story to share about your second child, who she turns 2, right? Soon, next week?
Yeah, next Wednesday.
Next Wednesday? That's awesome. Happy birthday, Fab.
Yes, by far one of the craziest stories of all time. This one.
If you want to, like, dive right into that, I think it's the most amazing story that I know of personally. And
Yeah,
it's just coming up on the anniversary of it, so it's like perfect timing.
Yeah, you want me to start? You want me to start?
Start at the top, man.
B. Start at the top.
So you and Tara were like having a romantic evening. You don't have to start that far back.
Was that how it started?
It was that night too.
So all right.
Yeah, no, she was like having contractions like all weekend, and I was like begging her to go to the hospital, and she kept getting in the shower and saying like, oh, you know, I knew if if you go in the shower and your contractions stop, like, it doesn't mean that you're
Right.
going into real labor. Plus, she has like Braxton Hicks or whatever, so she never really knew if it was for real. But then, so that night, Monday night, after we put Austin to bed, Tara was like, hey, can you make me a peanut butter and jelly sandwich? I went downstairs, and when I came up, she's like,
Hold on. What kind of jelly did you get?
Yeah.
it was probably strawberry.
I love strawberry jelly.
I'm
I don't have any
great.
jelly in the house.
I'm
so
grape.
upset right now.
You're a grape guy?
Always
No
great.
way.
We'll do strawberry.
We'll
from
do a
time
separate
to time.
topic on PB&J.
All right,
I'm a
that's a whole
connoisseur.
other story.
This is like a 2-hour podcast.
I was gonna say, I made
All
2
right.
today. All right, go move on. Let's move past the peanut butter and jelly.
Well, it's coming up on Lent. I mean, you kind of got to know your PB&J games.
It's true.
too.
That's true.
True story.
So anyway, I came upstairs and she's like, my water broke. We need to leave like right now,
Yeah.
immediately, like right now. And I started freaking out. I grabbed a couple of our bags, the monitor, because Austin was, and she came downstairs and she's like, we need to get out
So
of
you guys
here
were
now.
like prepared, though. You had bags packed, ready to go. You knew it was
were you
time.
prepared?
Yeah, no, we were. We had bags packed for a
Okay,
little
that's
while.
good.
They were up in our room. All we had to do was throw them in the trunk and get going. And thank God my parents only live like 10 minutes from
Yeah.
our house.
Yeah, seriously.
So I called them, and was like, you need to come over here right now. And they were like, yeah, we're leaving right now. I mean, it was at the point where we were downstairs because we called our neighbor to come over because my parents weren't there yet. And Tara's like, we need to leave now, like starting to panic. And so I just put the monitor in the garage on the refrigerator.
So were you guys sitting in the car looking at it?
Yeah, I mean, we were like...
I mean, did the phrase, it's probably fine, come out?
That's the most standard phrase.
Fine, stay calm.
Use it all the time. That's my go-to. It's probably
Tara
fine.
hates when I say to relax, so I wasn't saying that.
Yeah,
It's a good call.
So,
Veteran move.
As we were literally like starting to back out because our neighbor was going to come out. My parents pulled in and we just rolled down the window. I was like, Austin's in bed, monitors on there, the doors open. We got to go.
Yeah.
And we started driving down the street, and we only live like 10 minutes from the hospital. So we're driving down the street, and she was like, "You need to go. Like, we need to go. The baby's coming now." So, and I was driving pretty fast.
Like, naturally, I don't even know if I'd be paying attention to the speedometer. Just be flying.
Yeah. And so I got on the freeway, and she's like, right when we got on the freeway. She's like, you need to call 911, like right now. So I started calling, and she's like, you need to pull over. I was like, yeah, we're not pulling over. Like, we live 10 minutes.
You live like a quarter mile from the freeway, by the way.
Yeah, right. I was like, we live 10 minutes from the hospital. There's no reason for us to pull over right now. Like, we're fine. We're going to get there.
Yeah.
So I called 911, and she was like, I mean, obviously she was like screaming. So we pulled over to the side of the road, and with everything that was going on, I like lost connection with now. I just like threw the phone down. I put the hazards on the car though, which came into play
Smart.
later.
Yeah, good thing.
And
do you have flares or anything?
I took time to set up those like orange cones.
Yeah, just
Brian's out there with a piece of flint trying to get the flares going.
Tara's just screaming, "Get over here!" He's like, "No,
he's
safety
like
first."
He's like Nicolas Cage in The Rock.
It's on his knees. Dude, I totally see your dad. That's like your dad move right there.
Oh, yeah.
If it was MP.
He would be straight up take his time, figure it all out.
Measuring.
So
distance
at
between
this
cones.
point, you guys are on the side of the freeway.
Yeah,
right?
like just got on the entrance ramp.
So like off of the ramp, you've got your hazards on. There was or there was not flares.
No flares.
We just made
all
that
right, I
up.
just want to. Okay, let's clarify that.
All right.
Next time I'll make sure I.
And the
put
phone,
have
flares
those in the car at all
the
times.
phone is somewhere in your car. Not sure if it's connected with 911.
Yeah, because I was on the phone with them, and then like in everything that was going on, I kind of just dropped it. Like,
Sure.
Because I ran over to her side of the car, and like she was sitting up, and so eventually I just like took Austin's car seat out the back.
This is at night, right?
Yeah, it was at like 8:30.
Okay.
8:45. So I undid Austin's car seat and like pushed it over, and then laid Tara's seat down, and called back 911. And it's funny because they're like, "Where are you?" And you just think that they know where you are.
Yeah.
Like, how do you not know?
Okay,
It's like the movies where they just ping your phone. Yeah.
You should know exactly
You've
where
got
I
Jack
am.
Bauer on the other end of the
Yeah,
line.
you just think that they have all these monitors and they're just knowing where
All right, we know
everybody's
exactly
just
where it's at.
repositioning satellites.
500 feet down the road.
Enhance.
So I was like, you know how you're in the middle of like a tense situation, and you're like not really sure. Like, I'm getting on Route 2 West. I just got off of Lost Nation or whatever.
Yeah,
and
how do you think clearly
like, we
in
don't
that
know how to
situation?
have, we don't know how to deliver a baby, and I don't think the guy.
Wait, that's what they said, or you
No, I
said
was-
that? Oh,
We don't know how to do that. Can you just go straight to the hospital, sir?
He was like, hold on, page 12.
press 2.
We have the
for
manual
baby
here.
delivery.
Stand by, we're looking it up on YouTube right now.
We're gonna have to put you on hold.
Hi, stay calm.
Yeah.
So I mean, at this point, she was. I mean, I don't know who was screaming louder, probably me or her. I'm not really sure.
How high pitched was your
everybody-
scream? Honestly.
Yeah.
I mean,
Can we get a
I was a
sample?
tenor in high school, so it was pretty.
Okay, well then.
All right.
All right.
So they're trying to figure out where you're at. Tara's in the passenger side. The seat's down. You're over there doing what at this point, other than trying to give them directions?
Yeah, so I got off the phone with them, and then I just put the phone down because she was like kind of holding everything in, I guess,
Literally. Wow.
Yes. So it's like took her pants down, and then she was like, the baby's coming or whatever. And the baby started, I looked down there, and the baby's head was coming out. So like, I don't know, man. The first baby we had, I just vaguely remember like the doctor like literally grabbing Austin, like kind of literally turning
like
his
almost
head,
violently, right?
Yeah, it's terrifying
It's
when they
terrifying.
pull. So during birth, when the head comes out, the most terrifying thing is when they grab the child's head and start turning and pulling on it.
Yeah. I remember
like,
almost punching my doctor.
I was like,
for
"Can
the
you
first
please?"
kid. I was like,
I'm
"Are you kidding
Come on,
me?"
you just like settle down, sir. Oh,
No,
actually,
I know
ma'am.
I know, just turn it and just It's crazy.
So,
So at least
you,
you
jumped,
just- you were
jumped
paying
into
attention.
action.
Yeah, I mean, I just like I grabbed Fallon and then picked her up and put her on Tara's chest, and then we had like
Wait, hold on. That sounds so easy. Like,
Yeah, well,
I guess number 2, man. I mean,
yeah. Oh man.
I mean, I just kind of grabbed her and pulled, and she came out, and I just put her on Tara's chest. I mean, she like had her eyes open and stuff. We brought one towel,
And there's still no ambulance or anything like that there.
See, at least you
No,
brought a towel with you. Like, I would never think to bring a
Yeah, I
towel.
would never have
like,
a
all right,
towel.
we're gonna head to the
I have like
hospital in an
McDonald's
emergency situation.
napkins in the
I might have
glove
some.
box.
It might be a fast food restaurant bag in here.
Here's a
Unused
used
napkins.
wipe.
It should work. Ripping your shirt off.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that was her or what, but we had one in there, and it was February, but it wasn't. It was like today, like
Yeah.
40 degrees.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Not too cold outside. And
For an Ohioan.
Right.
Yeah. So I literally put the towel down, and then like looked behind the car, and the ambulance was like on the entrance ramp coming down.
They're just hanging out at
They're
the
just
red light.
They're waiting. They're waiting
turn-
to make sure
turn
that the
signal
baby's
on.
born.
Yeah, they're backing up. They just did not want to come.
Yeah, they're like, let's wait till the baby's actually out, and then we'll make our move.
Yeah. Is there another ambulance in the area that
Sir,
can
can you signal us when the baby's actually out, and then we'll come down?
So they like they came down with the fire truck, and they like pulled in front of the car. I could see them all like looking over, you know. And he came out, and that's like the first thing he said. He's like, "Is the baby out?" I was like, "Yeah, baby's out." And then there was 4 of them, and they jumped out and started helping out. It was crazy.
That's insane.
It's the most insane.
That's literally insane.
It felt so long, but they like after we got like the papers that showed like what happened, you know, at the fire station. They got there after like 3 minutes or something.
Really?
The phone call. It was like 3 or 4.
Luckily,
So
they
that
were
baby
up-
came quick.
Yeah. By the time
That is
her water
insane.
broke, we had left within like 10 minutes, and we were only 5 minutes down the road. So it was like 15 minutes.
That's incredible, man. Well, kudos to you, because I don't know. I mean, I'd like to think that I'm calm under pressure, but that's insane. Like my kids both were a week late, and then had extended stays at the hospital while waiting. So
Waiting for them both.
yeah,
Yeah, I didn't.
Yeah, if you
it was
guys have
crazy.
another child, make sure you guys
yeah. As soon as you find out, just go straight
just
to
have
the
like
hospital.
plastic. Line the car with plastic. Like if I don't know if you've ever
to
seen the show Dexter, but have the whole car lined in plastic, and actually make sure she's wearing a skirt,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
so you don't
Just
there's no resistance.
right
Just
when
get
she
ready.
gets pregnant, just no underwear for the rest of it. 9 months, just always ready. Oh yeah, just always in one of those birthing skirts.
Yeah, just at all times. Maybe like a catcher, like a net you could put underneath her. Hey, I mean,
Oh, it's
she
incredible.
might be able to come out with
Crazy,
something like
man.
that.
That's amazing. And she's, I mean, and the insane, or not the insane part, but like the most amazing part to me is like totally healthy. Nothing went wrong. Like,
No.
like, you know, you hear all, you know, my first, you know, Gibbs, when Gibbs was born, like the cord was around his neck, like, and it wasn't bad, but like it still
But
freaked
still,
me out. Like,
thank God you're in a hospital.
right.
during that
I was
time
in the
because
hospital and the doctors were there. And
the odds of you having a perfectly smooth birth is
yeah. I mean, I don't know
ridiculous.
about,
You don't think about it at all because it's like you have your child.
there's
and
like
it's like,
7 people in the birthing room, like working.
Yeah, there's
You know
like
what I mean?
monitors on everyone.
Like on
a
both of my
mama,
kids,
baby.
like I held a leg and I didn't even do that well. You know what I mean?
Oh.
Like,
yeah,
I
wasn't
was-
somebody massaging your back or something?
yeah, I may have had that a little bit.
well, you're doing it for a long time, so you can't. I mean,
Yeah, we were like 36
so-
hours, bro.
our first time it was we were there for it was like 45 minutes. She was pushing, maybe,
Yeah.
and I was holding her leg, and I was complaining because I was sweating profusely. I'm like, you mind if I take my hoodie off? I'm a little warm right now. They're like just all staring me down.
Yeah, seriously.
Every woman in that room wanted me dead. I was
Oh
like,
yeah.
I'm
Just-
getting really,
you're just-
I'm
you're
getting
just
really
eating a
tired right now.
sandwich.
Yeah. Ice chips. Can I get some more ice chips?
But yeah, I mean, everything was like solid, right? I mean,
Yeah,
there
like she was like, her eyes were open, and like when they came, you know how they always like suction. Well, the guy like
Yeah.
tried, but there was like nothing. Like there was just nothing blocking her.
So I mean, how's that even? So I mean, typically they have to suction, right? So just luckily somehow everything was
I don't
clear.
know. I don't know if it was because it was so fast or what.
That's amazing. It's like everything went
I
perfectly.
mean, that's just amazing. Like, good for you guys.
That's just
You
perfect.
get to
I mean,
deliver your daughter, which is pretty awesome.
Yeah, who
Yeah.
gets to say that?
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, she was perfectly healthy. I mean, she's been healthy.
Now that is awesome. I wouldn't like it to happen to me.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Knowing someone that it happened to, that's great. So do you have like the 911 tape at all? Because I'd like to hear that.
No.
Did you hear it?
No.
Do you not want to hear it?
I would hear it.
I would want to hear it.
Well, because Tara got calls when we were in the hospital from like the fire chief because the news, like, it got.
How do they catch wind of that so quick? Like, how does like just?
I think
they have it
listen
open
until like the police scanner.
Oh yeah, that definitely
that
makes sense.
stuff
Yeah.
going on. But they like some news channels called the fire chief and asked, and we decided not to do that. That was one of the reasons. I just knew that all that is public. Like I mean, I have no idea. You don't remember like what was the
if you're swearing, screaming like a woman.
screaming like a woman.
Just the only memory of
Can
that
you tell your
birth.
wife to calm down? That's me.
That's
At
me.
least you
That's
get to
me.
make up your own memories now.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I just
Yeah, you
re-record some badass tape of like me.
Yeah, it's
So there I
pretty standard.
was.
So yeah,
Yeah, baby's out. Got it.
take your time. I got this under control.
Oh man, well that's awesome, man. Congrats
It
on
is.
that because that's incredible. It's like one of my favorite stories, and I don't know, like from my experience of childbirth and then just being a dad in general, like that's something that, again, hopefully I'll never have to experience, but I'm glad I know someone that did experience it because it's a pretty badass story.
I appreciate that, man. Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't believe it's going to be almost 2 years since
Yeah,
it
that's
happened.
crazy. So your kids are now, Austin is 3. He just turned 3. Well, I guess not.
How many
in
months apart are
August,
they?
He's
right?
turned 3 in August, yeah.
Yeah.
Are they like
18?
18 months apart.
Okay.
Yeah, almost to the day.
So that's one of the obviously we talk about it all the time. Like the coolest thing about our kind of circle of friends is, all of our kids are generally the same age. And I don't know. It's just awesome that we all get to hang out with the kids and everything. And
I'm just glad you guys were all like doing this before me, so I could kind of like, because I'm a few months behind you guys on.
You're not that far behind.
Okay, well 7.
I mean, they
to
were
8 months with you two, like their first kids. So I kind of got to like figure out what to expect. I guess.
Literally
Each of your
like
kids
5 months.
was born a little bit
All right,
after
whatever.
ours.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
There's a little bit of
yeah,
a cussion
yeah.
to where I was able to kind of learn. And
But we're all
respect
going
and-
through it together, so that's
absolutely
cool.
at the same time, and it's great because it's a lot of
Yeah.
fun, and they get to hang out together. So,
Yeah.
Yeah,
and we get to hang out a lot more too, which is
Right.
kind of why we plan it this way.
Right.
Yeah,
Wink, wink.
Absolutely.
I mean, we didn't plan it that way at all.
Just kind of worked out.
Mm-hmm.
What do you guys think about this bourbon?
This is
I
good,
like it.
man.
Pretty solid, right?
Now I'm not a bourbon connoisseur, so I can't really say
It's definitely one
what
of
it's
my
got hints
go-tos.
of.
Oh yeah, I don't mess with that at all.
It's got a
Maybe
hint
some.
of 1792 in it. Definitely a hint of that.
Oh yeah, a few hints.
I know they all taste different, but once you start drinking a bunch of them, it's kind of hard to tell.
Yeah, it's hard to differentiate
Like, which one-
what's going on with these things.
It's
Yeah.
almost like your favorite. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there's some that are. I mean, I kind of judge it more by like what's a little bit sweeter versus what's got like more.
Yeah, you
bite
can definitely
to
tell
it.
with the sweetness of
Like
it.
this is a sweeter one.
It definitely is, and it's
yeah.
it's
It's an
definitely
easy
smooth.
drinker, smooth.
I had that Cleveland whiskey not too long ago. I feel like that one is like has a bite to it. If you drink
So I
something
have-
that's sweeter before that, I don't know.
I still haven't even had it.
You
So
haven't had, no, you've had it.
I have a bottle.
You've had it
I have had it at your house.
at my wedding.
That's right. Okay, no, I had a lot of it at your wedding.
Yeah.
Okay, so take that back. I don't remember it then, but I have a bottle of it. We had the first batch.
Yeah, yeah.
Ian had bought
001.
a bunch of them.
I bought like 10 bottles.
Yeah, so I
and
had
gave
it,
them
and
out.
the thing was,
Or not gave them out.
I
but,
was
like,
not going to open
distributed.
it until one of the Cleveland teams won a championship,
Yeah,
which we did,
right.
and I still haven't opened it.
Yeah, I somehow lost mine.
It's just sitting-
I think I gave away too many, or I, in a drunken stupor one night, cracked it.
I'm sure we probably drank it
Just
like
polished it.
So
at the old bar that you had.
yeah.
Ah, good
I do
times.
not have that anymore. I drink
You-
that.
You drank yours?
Yeah.
Mine's still
no
mine-
apologies there. I drank that.
Mine's still sealed.
What's that?
I said
I wonder
mine's
how many
still
of them
sealed.
are still sealed. I know my dad's got one.
I mean, that's sweet though to keep it sealed for a little bit.
Yeah.
I was gonna like
Next
I said, I was gonna-
championship.
yeah,
Well,
so
because originally
Browns.
we said for the Browns.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
true.
what. So I was kind of like, okay, Cavs. I
We're
mean,
getting closer.
Yeah, maybe we'll see.
oh, get
We'll
back.
probably
on.
be 0-16 again next year.
Everybody's talking
better
us up
not
way
be.
too much. I swear,
I know, it's
We're
terrifying.
gonna get
It's
AFC North
literally
champ?
terrifying.
because they keep talking
Every
about it.
time
Even
I
on
get
ESPN. They're
excited.
like, hey man, this team. It's like, okay, just don't jinx.
Talking
us.
10, 11, 12 wins. I'm like, oh my God. Stop it.
Let's just go for like more than last year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, that's a
Keep
good
it simple.
goal.
Make
just-
the playoffs.
It's a pretty good goal.
Yeah.
I said just make the playoffs. That's a great goal.
Oh,
We can do
man.
it. Yeah.
But yeah, thanks for bringing this. This is good.
Yeah,
man.
of course. So tomorrow night we are going to
Monster Jam.
Pretty excited for that. You guys excited? Your kids excited?
Yeah,
So pumped, man.
Taking the boys.
I've never been to one before.
I've never been to. Well,
I've seen a lot of YouTube videos.
I went with like when I was a kid with my dad, but I don't really remember it.
Wow.
Well, you haven't taken Gibbs to one yet.
No.
How old are you?
Probably 4 or 5. I don't know.
All right.
I might not even been that old. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like.
To be fair, I might not have even gone. He says we went, but
it's not a bad idea. I can just tell the
Yeah,
kids
to
like, we
make
did
up
so much
those
awesome stuff.
memories, that's pretty sweet.
Like, yeah, I took you guys.
it's not
to,
like today where like we'll have like stuff on social media where we can like go back and
see
look
it.
at it.
Yeah,
like,
prove it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I took you to that. You don't remember?
There's a Polaroid somewhere.
Yeah. I got pictures. We didn't really take pictures back then.
Yeah.
That.
So yeah, I'm excited. It should be a good time. We're gonna have all the boys there, and well, not all the boys, the older boys.
The older ones, yes.
Yeah,
So
it'll be
should we
good,
have
man.
fun?
It'll be sweet being in the loge.
Yeah.
You know. We
Yeah,
got
I'm
VIP
excited.
passes down to go down.
I don't think they do that for the night shows.
Oh, just for
Yeah,
the
because I looked into it, and there wasn't even an option to like add on. So,
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think it was only for the day shows, and we already messed up and got the night show. So it'll be cool.
It'll be fine,
Sure.
regardless.
So one of the things that we're going to try and do on our podcast is have like a couple different bits, if you will. One of the things that we talked about was like a WTF moment, and I think maybe you just described like the ultimate WTF moment. So maybe we'll have to
Yeah, I was gonna say it's gonna be hard
cut
to
that
follow
up
up.
and
Maybe we'll
and
put that
just
like on
leave it
a
as
later
that.
episode and just use it for that section of the podcast.
like I don't know if anyone can top that. But something else that like I thought would be kind of cool is like a proud dad moment. So like I don't know if anytime in the recent like you were really pumped about something that you accomplished as a dad or your kids accomplished that like you were really proud of. Not to put you on the spot. but
Yeah,
that's
no,
kinda
well,
what I'm doing here.
I know. I was gonna say because I'm having a tough time coming up with anything right now. So
Well, so Austin's been playing soccer.
Yeah.
You know, lately, and I played in high school or whatever, and so I tried to play baseball. I don't think he was as interested, so we tried this.
Yeah.
And he's taken to him. Last week he was dribbling around.
Really?
You know, with the ball and stuff.
That's awesome.
Seemed more into it, I guess, but I was pretty proud then.
You know what's interesting is I never played soccer. I was no good. Like I tried once or twice. There was just a lot of running for me, and I'm not a big fan of that. So, but so what was it? 2 weeks ago or last? I don't even know when it was. I was in Arizona visiting my parents, and you know I think I sent you guys a couple snaps or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
The hotel that we were
field.
staying at had this like little soccer field, and Gibbs just like grabbed a ball and started like dribbling down the field. I was like, where did he like? He's never been exposed. Like we never did classes. I mean, outside of like being at your house and like the kids just playing around,
just randomly kicking a ball around.
But like he was like actually dribbling. I was like, holy crap! Like that's amazing.
Yeah.
So that's cool. So he's kind of taking a liking to that, and like
Yeah. See, we're
That's
gonna
awesome.
have him go again. I mean, he seems like he likes it a lot.
yeah,
you guys are
Yeah.
actually going to like classes and all that. Then like you guys have like a
Yeah. It's just
Something
like what
like
it's
that.
called, like little kickers or whatever.
okay, yeah, I've seen that.
At Lost Nation.
yeah.
But he, he takes. So I was proud because I didn't. You're not like out there as much with him, you know. So he's like with a couple coaches, kind of learning.
Oh, so it's not like the baseball one that we did.
No, it's like so much more relaxing for the parent.
Sounds amazing.
It does sound awesome.
It was so much work.
Just put the work on somebody else.
It's
I mean,
so
that's-
much work. This is not. You're just standing back, letting him play.
It's
See,
amazing.
here's the thing. Like, so I don't know how old you were when you started soccer. Do you remember? Did your parents ever tell you?
No, I like was playing baseball earlier than I was playing soccer.
And it's like I asked my dad about it because I was like, you know, I don't know how interested Sam is in sports, which is fine, whatever. So I asked my dad, I'm like, was I playing baseball at 3 years old or 2 years old? He's like, we didn't even, no. He's like, nothing. He's like, I don't even think you started anything until you were 5. He's like, you just loved it. And I was like, okay. I just want to make sure because I was like,
Yeah,
I
that's
mean, he might
kinda-
not even be into it then, but like right
Right.
now, it's like you kind of get yourself worked up because, I see like your kids are like, we're super interested in baseball. So I'm like, well,
Yeah,
he seems to be into it a little
loves
bit.
baseball.
Yeah.
so much.
He's really into sports.
He's into
man.
it
Yeah.
for sure.
That's why I think he picked up the soccer ball and just started.
it's probably
running.
because
Like,
he's just
just got
natural
that-
at it. So
I mean,
Yeah, let's just see where it goes, man.
I was definitely an athlete, so you know it's.
We can tell.
yeah, you're like one of the fastest guys I know.
He's getting faster.
So yeah, I mean, I think it's just awesome that they have so many more things to offer now to kids.
Yeah,
I also think there's a lot more pressure now too. Like you know how We had like traveling teams and things like that when we were younger. Like, you were on a pretty good traveling team when you were younger.
For baseball.
Yeah.
Menor Magic wasn't shit.
Nah, Magic. He was on
Lake County.
Oh,
baseball.
yeah.
Who cut me, by the way? I got cut by them.
I think
Yeah, even though you were a better
who was
baseball
who,
player than me.
who was it? Reynolds?
It was Reynolds.
Reynolds? Yeah.
Wayno, man.
Was Wayno the... Okay. I don't think he liked me either.
I think, yeah,
And
because
Rockwell,
Actually,
and Rockwell's dad.
At
Yeah,
McMinn,
yeah, yeah.
they didn't like me either. I can't really say the guy's name, but
Yeah.
I pretty much said it. But his dad did not like me, so when I made the team, he was pissed. He used to
Yeah.
call me out on everything all the
It
time.
was so much fun, though.
But those guys, they try to ruin it for me. I still love playing baseball.
Because we played those traveling teams and, like, went to all the tournaments and stuff like that. That was amazing. It was so much fun.
That is
Those
fun,
were the days.
man.
But I think, like, what I was trying to say before, too, and I kind of changed subjects, but it was, like, how much different it is now.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it's insane how
Dude,
different it is.
So,
The amount of money that these parents
Dude.
put into these teams.
we
like,
just signed Gibbs up for T-ball through Concord Baseball League, or I think it's CLP. I don't know. Or Concord.
I remember the CLP team
Yeah.
back in the day, though.
I
Remember
think
that?
that's
was
what
like
it was, and like now it's like Concord. I don't.
It was
I don't even
Concord
know.
Leroy Perry.
Yeah. So I think it's still the same thing. I don't even know.
It's probably a lot bigger now.
So, you do like your online registration and stuff like that, and like, it goes through like all your information you put in, and then it like asks parents like, what do you want to volunteer for? Do you want to help out being a coach, or do you want to do concession stands at like tournaments and stuff like that? It then takes you, like, before you finish your registration, it takes you to a Dick's Sporting Goods like affiliate site to purchase gear with the official Concord Baseball League like logo on it, like $65 hoodies and stuff like that.
What happened to like Key Bank? Just
I
give
was
me
gonna
like
say,
$10
like,
I
the
know.
local-
and like those cheap ass hats.
yeah, seriously, those
with the
garbage hats.
terrible like thick ass rings around the sleeves that just cut your
You go back and
circulation.
look at the old uniforms we used to wear.
The old school
and
stirrups.
like those foam hats. Like,
Oh yeah,
Oh, they had the foam in the front.
and
The trucker
mesh
hats.
in the back, man.
But they were enormous. Like,
Yeah,
they were,
they-
like,
My
just
dad still
giant
has some of
trucker.
those hats in the basement.
oh
They're
god,
amazing.
Oh, I hope
that's
I had
amazing.
one.
You should
How
find.
is he? Do you have to be 4 to play?
That's what I was going to say. Okay, so it's 4.
Yeah, you're supposed to be 4. But if you turn 4 by a certain date, so like Gibbs will start, he'll just be 3 or still be 3 when it starts, but
It's in the
made
spring?
cutoff. It starts in like May, and then he turns 4 in June. So
That's for
like,
T-ball.
Yeah. So he made the cutoff or whatever. But yeah, I couldn't believe like it just sends you to this thing, and like it's like nice stuff. Like you can buy these like Under Armour hoodies that are have like the Concord Baseball League or whatever.
That's the thing, like nowadays too, is like they have local high school shirts at Dick's.
Oh, I know.
and Target.
Yeah.
Yeah, like yeah.
You know how awesome that would have been? Like we had to go to like a special store.
I know.
We had to go to like the athletic. Was it the athletic?
Well, usually it
department or
was like a
whatever?
parent that like had them made.
Yeah,
And
just
they-
so
yeah, they
terrible.
weren't
They're so
cool.
Yeah,
terrible.
no,
Yeah, they were.
They didn't fit right.
No,
Like,
they were like
the
the
logo
old
was just a
school
little
hoodies.
bit off, off center. Like someone's just pressing them. It's probably fine.
Yeah.
So how many did you buy then?
I actually didn't buy any yet.
Yeah, they're all in size for T-ball.
Yeah,
It says his last name on the back. Your favorite number.
yeah.
That was number. What was your number?
I got a full uniform.
It's got a coach. Nah.
Yeah, I don't even think
You
that guy's a
coaching?
dad. So I did
Yeah, he's
volunteer
so
to
into
be a assistant coach.
There you go.
could. So I wanted to. You could actually volunteer to be the league
Commish?
commissioner.
Do you really want to do that?
Amazing.
And I was like, dude, I want to do it. And I was like, I don't have.
You don't
time
really
to
want
do
to do
that.
that. Can you imagine?
I
how much
don't
more
want to deal with these
stuff
parents.
No, that'd be
and-
horrible.
Yeah, that'd be miserable.
I have so experiencing coaching
Oh, yeah,
for
you
high
co-
school.
You coached.
I don't think I could. I think little league parents are even worse.
Yeah.
Then high school parents?
You don't want to be that parent.
No.
So, and I had a lot of parents that were like,
I bet.
I mean, honestly,
So did you have the, hey, my kid needs to be playing because he's so much better than,
yeah.
or
And as a coach, I was very fair to the kids. So I mean, we all grew up with
yeah,
kids that had to ride the bench all the time.
sure.
So I mean, I was honest with them, but I try to get everybody in. But yeah, you do have the parents who are like, why isn't my son playing more?
Yeah.
I'm like, I mean, what the hell do you want me to say?
Right.
I'm not going to be able to give you an answer you want to
Get
hear.
any bribes?
Not that I could speak. Off the record. We'll talk after this.
Why isn't my son playing?
Yeah.
Hey, coach.
Shirts are getting a little low there. Hey, coach. No. I'll talk to the dads.
Not supposed
Those,
to
those,
be
those
here.
actually were the those actually were the dads though.
Yeah, those are the dads.
I never had any of the moms in on me.
Low.
Yeah. Hey, coach. No. Pool party.
There's
tonight.
so much hair.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I don't know. That's why I'm like, I don't know if I could be a little league coach. Maybe if it was like all of our kids, our people that we knew. But like, I still remember like moms back in the day when we were little screaming at the umpires.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you see these videos now because this stuff's all online.
Right.
You got crazy parents just like freaking out on umpires or coaches. Like, man, these kids are 5
It's
years
insane. I'm like terrified that I'm going to be that parent. Because I was that player. Remember, like I used to get kicked out, like in Little League. You used to get ejected from games and like.
I think Ian
I had a
sets the
terrible
record
temper.
for fights at McMinn.
I think I might still hold the record
you and
for
Chris.
number of times ejected in a single tournament. Because like our team made it all the way through the championship game. So I got like ejected the first game, then had to do a game suspension. Came back for the next game, got ejected, and then had another suspension. But then we made it to the final game, and I made it, and I got ejected out of the final game.
What are you getting ejected for?
Dude, I was bad. I had a temper.
Like yelling at the
Yelling
umps?
at the ump. I picked up a base and threw it at the ump one time.
It's amazing.
And I played catcher, and so I'd always just like talk shit. And
Maybe we shouldn't have him as the kids coach.
like the dude in the Sandlot. That was you behind the plate.
Right. Oh yeah, exactly.
Have you ever seen the video of the coach flipping out? He's like covering the plate with dirt, and then he picked up the base. and threw him on the outfield.
Yeah.
That's gonna be Ian.
I know.
Gibson's gonna be 4 years old in t-ball, and Ian's just throwing bases at the umpires, kicking dirt at him, going into
in his full uniform.
going into the dugout, throwing bats at everybody. Maybe we shouldn't do it.
I really do think that I have so much more patience now.
Yeah, I think you gain that as a parent.
Yeah, you gain that as a parent, and then
naturally
in
have. I mean,
my
you have to.
profession, I kind of have to have patience. So,
Well, yeah.
This will be a test, man.
It'll be a test.
see
So
how
I
it
signed
goes.
up to be a assistant coach. So I'm really hoping to be third base coach, where I can just wave kids around no matter what.
Just always.
He's always.
I don't
Nope.
think T-ball. I think they just go to one bag.
I think they do. Yeah. I'll still
He
wave
just
them.
say, nope, he's just on third.
Get your ass home.
Go, he can't throw.
Get on your horse.
Can't throw.
Left field doesn't have an arm.
Amazing.
Left field doesn't have an arm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Well,
But yeah,
see.
parents are
We
out
will
of
see.
control, though. Actually, you sent me that article the other day of it was hockey, right?
I think it was in Canada.
It was in Canada,
Shocker.
where like
Hockey.
parents like flipped out over a bad call, or I don't remember if it was a bad call or if it was just like going back and forth between the teams. But there was like a 30
30
brawl.
parents got in a fight, and the poor
Like
kids
the-
are just sitting there staring.
In the stands?
Yes, and the parents are just, it's like a gang fight. And the kids are just sitting there just watching.
Just
terrified.
game stopped.
Just the most embarrassed ever. Like,
Like the cops
that's shit the
came.
kids are never going to forget.
Like the cops came. And
Yeah, the
like,
cops had to come.
just 30 grown ass parents.
Yeah,
just
and that's
like
something
fighting
your
each
kids
other.
are not going to forget ever. Like, maybe I don't want to play sports anymore.
Oh man. Yeah,
Maybe I'll join the band.
hopefully I don't end up being that parent.
Yeah, it wasn't a parent, but I remember I was playing like indoor soccer, and one time my coach was so mad that he took a trash can out behind us and dumped the trash all over the field. We had to legit stop playing, and we just had to forfit.
That's amazing.
And he's like, "We gotta clean this up." You clean it up,
Yeah.
bro. Like,
Hey,
you
get
just
your
throw
asses
the
over and
trash
clean
on
this
the
up.
Yeah.
He's just
Seriously,
behind the
give it
dugout
clean
smoking a
this up.
cig real quick, trying to calm him down.
Oh God.
Yeah,
That's amazing.
I just hope. I mean, I don't know. The worst part is too. So that kind of stuff used to happen when we were younger, but no one ever knew about it. It was
Right,
an isolated
yeah.
situation. Like
Yeah.
no one ever saw it, but now someone pulls the phone out.
Oh
and you're
yeah.
gonna be online.
Post it
Oh, you
immediately.
guarantee every single parent in that stadium had their phones out recording it.
Oh, I would have been one of them for sure.
Oh yeah.
Like, this is amazing.
I can't wait to go to our kids' games and not do that.
Hopefully, fingers crossed.
Can you imagine our wives?
They just might not go. They might be crazier.
Yeah, that's true.
I think moms are the
They
worst.
actually might
I
be
think moms are the
crazier.
worst at those games.
More vested.
Yeah. Oh man, that's funny stuff.
I mean, it was sweet growing up. We were all playing together.
Yeah.
It's tough now because we don't all live by each other, so
Right.
our kids all can't play together.
Right.
But
We'll see. We'll
So
see how it
cool.
goes.
Play
yeah.
against each other. Well, we used to play against UB.
Yeah, that's true.
So
McMinn for life.
Yeah, as you just getting ejected. You had to make the championship game to get the record of ejection.
You're just cheering so hard.
Yeah, just to get there. Just,
Come on, guys.
I'm one ejection away.
Gotta set the record.
Dude, I remember like we used to, I don't know if you guys ever did this, but we used to put like stats under the brim of our hat.
Oh yeah,
like
dude.
Hits
We
or
did that in
like
high school, remember?
RBIs,
Yeah,
home
yeah.
runs. I remember I had
had
one whole
ejection.
section of ejections.
That was your biggest.
You had more ejections than hits.
Yeah.
Hell of a season.
I'm so glad you brought that up. I forgot about that.
That
until
was
now.
awesome.
That was awesome. You always mark your.
Dude, that's
stats
what I
on
love
your
about
hat.
baseball, man. Like you get into like the I mean, obviously baseball's always been the most like statistically prevalent sport, right?
Oh, yeah.
Like everyone bases everything, and now with like analytics or whatever, it's like even more crazy. But like I don't know, I used to just love that. I used to be able to say all the stats for all the Indians players, and
That was the best.
and
man.
even well, because remember this was like the steroid era that we grew up in. So like I knew all the stats for like McGuire and Sosa and Ken Griffey Jr. and all
Yeah,
those
that was
guys. It was
sweet.
amazing.
Well, even when you were playing Little League Baseball as a kid, I mean, they had, our teams did, they had the stats
Oh yeah,
next to your, on the lineup.
Right.
Like you would post it, and then your stats were there. Like
Oh,
your
yeah.
batting average was on there. Mine was like typically like a 615.
oh no big deal.
Easily. But whatever, I mean,
You still have your card?
yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's blown up in the basement.
I went,
That's how I got Liz.
1.3 games per ejection.
Your
It's just Ian with a ripped jersey on, and just like just dirt all over him.
Gets ejected every 10 innings.
So yeah.
Oh,
so
man.
point being, just don't want to be the parent.
Yeah, you'll be
That's
calculating Gibson's war. Is that what they call it? War?
Yeah, war.
Yeah. His T-ball war.
Oh yeah, I'll be so intense with that. Oh man. So other than sports, like what else is going on with your kids? That anything crazy going on? You excited? I mean, we're ready for winter to be done.
So ready.
Yeah.
Yeah, just ready to go
Cooped
outside.
up in the house all
Austin's
the time.
doing good in preschool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he likes it a lot, man.
Good.
Yeah, he likes it. Next year's even like it's longer.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
he likes being there for
Yeah,
a while.
that's good.
I think it'll just be nice to be able to go outside because now that you don't really have an option but to go downstairs, or play around or whatever.
Right.
So
Yeah, kids are
just
ready to
cooped
be-
up, ready to go.
Like Gibbs is never tired at night.
No, and Sam just
Yeah, no, I know
It's
because you're
just
not outside
miserable.
running
Like in the
around.
summer, the kid will go to bed at 7
So-
o'clock because he's just been running.
because they always
want to
be outside. So like right now, whenever we get home from anywhere, as soon as I let Sam out of the car, he takes off and runs into the backyard and starts
Yeah.
running around.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
It's 3 degrees outside. Like get in the house.
Dying to be
Just
out
wants to be
back.
outside so bad.
Oh yeah.
I mean, we all do, but
Yeah.
it's just winter is just miserable, and we haven't really done any activity. Like last year, we were doing swimming at this time.
Right. Oh yeah, that's right.
So
Why didn't we do swimming? Late to the game. Too much shit going on.
Yeah, well, the
I don't know. I don't
older
know.
kids can't really. They gotta
Oh
go on their own.
yeah.
They have to actually go and, like, do
private
lessons.
Yeah. I got time for that.
I don't know. I just feel like there's so many different things now too, because like I didn't take swimming lessons as a kid,
Right.
but there's so many things. I think there's like nowadays there's so much more stuff offered, or maybe my parents. No, actually that's not true because they had that stuff back when we were younger too, like at the Y. But we just didn't do it.
Yeah.
I never remember doing it when we were younger, just like outside. Like
I just learned swimming with my friends in the neighborhood. I
Right.
just kind of figured it out.
Yeah.
So our kids will be better swimmers than we are, but I mean I'm pretty awesome at swimming.
Yeah, but other than that,
That's good,
just
man.
chilling, man.
Hey,
So-
shout out to Jayco Candles. You guys smell this mimosa? It's a pretty
So
solid
good.
I
candle.
have. It's very subtle. It's not. So my problem with candles usually is they're overpowering.
Yeah.
So when we have company, we consider cleaning the house,
yeah.
lighting a candle.
Light
so
a
it's
candle.
only light a candle. We got to clean. People are coming over. Light a candle. That's Liz's move. But typically, it's like we put it out pretty quick because it's too strong. Like
Yeah.
I start getting a headache. This is
Yeah.
actually not bad. We've been in here
So
for like almost an hour now, and
Yeah. The other day, for Valentine's Day, I actually got Chelsea some candles from Jayco, and she's pretty pumped about it. She's burning one today.
not good for you getting Valentine's Day gifts.
I mean,
don't
that's
think I
kind
messed
of all we did. Got her some flowers and some candles, and
Oh wow, show off.
no big deal.
Yeah, I kind of messed up on Valentine's Day. And then I gave her the excuse of, like, it's a made-up holiday. It just makes you want to spend money on gifts and dinner. She didn't like that answer at all because there was a card sitting on the table.
Well, we
for
all
me.
went to dinner.
Yeah. It was, like I
It's a
said.
disaster.
Yeah, so going to a restaurant with
think it was too bad.
seven
Seven kids?
kids with us. We were not
8 adults,
outnumbered.
7 kids.
Yeah, it was
We had
intense.
one adult extra, so
Yeah.
well, technically there was a baby in utero, but
Yeah.
but anyway, it was a disaster.
Yeah.
I mean, think about it. So you guys can't see this right now, but I have a video of the table underneath the
Oh
table.
yeah, you sent that.
There was 4 forks on the floor. We were all looking for forks when we were getting dinner. There was 4 on the floor. I was watching the kids just throw forks on the ground. Sloan picked up a handful of rice and just dumped it on the floor.
She's insane.
Oh, yeah.
I'm glad because Fallon's insane.
Yeah.
So I'm glad there's another
Wait,
insane one.
I'll show you guys this later. So Ben is insane, like as well. Like he picks on Sam. He's the younger one, and he's kind of a dick.
Yeah.
Like he steals Sam's toys from him, and he knows what he's doing wrong too. Like he'll
Right.
grab the toy and just take off running
And look back.
and just laugh.
Yeah.
And Sam's over there throwing a hissy fit. Just, my toy. Ben just running away laughing.
You didn't hit him or bite him, Sam?
Ben actually hits Sam and pulls his hair and stuff. Sam. Okay, he's not innocent. Sam pushes him on the ground all the time.
Right.
Yeah.
Every chance he gets, he tosses him on the ground. He hip checks him whenever he runs past him. Like he'll be 10 feet away from him and he'll like beeline it to get closer to Ben just so he could hip check him out on the ground.
Yeah.
Well, that's because you guys are always playing hockey in the basement, dude. That's his move. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's true.
He does like hockey. He's got a good slap shot. He's like Fulton.
That's
Plus with a ghetto booty, dude. What'd you say?
This thing sounds like Fulton from Mighty Ducks. Clear path.
Last night when they brought all the bowls,
Mhm.
like Austin started coloring in one, all the crayons went in another one. They were just moving around. 2 of the kids picked them up and were licking them. I
I
was
went
like,
to grab my bowl to go up in line. There was 3 goldfish, a Ritz cracker, and a fork in the last bowl there.
Yeah.
I was like, just dump that shit out.
Yeah,
and
so
went.
I got hit in the face with 5 crayons. We just gave up eventually because Ben was just eating sour cream.
Oh yeah,
the
that was
cup.
amazing.
We just were like, yeah, whatever.
That was
He's
amazing.
Like he's calm, he's not screaming. Let the kid have his sour cream.
You know what though? We were probably a really good advertisement for all those young couples that were on Valentine's
Oh yeah,
Day
straight
date.
straight to Drug Mart to get condoms
Oh
afterwards.
yeah, just
Maybe we shouldn't have kids for a long time,
need to wrap
or
it up.
period.
Yeah.
Maybe we shouldn't have kids. Period.
You know what? Maybe they're just not for me.
Yeah. You know what? Maybe we should break up.
So you're welcome, all those people.
Yeah, we saved a lot of people.
I didn't. Yeah, I guess I didn't feel like it was too bad, but I guess it was.
No, it wasn't terrible.
It's not like it was bad.
It was just like it was chaos. If you look,
It's just
if I
not
could pull the
relaxing.
picture. So I pulled.
No, it's not relaxing at all.
No, it's not. There's the video I have. I'll send it to you guys. There's a video of we're all separated too. So like we're all with different kids, and there's a point where in the video where Brian's just sitting there by himself, and he's like staring out into space. He's like, you're like sitting like the kids are like all over here, and you're just like
Just
like this.
zoning
I'm
out.
just gonna show it to you.
That was the best moment of the night.
You look like you were at peace in that
Yeah,
moment.
that's why you said it wasn't that bad. You were just zoned out the whole time.
You see, he mastered
I
the
blacked
art
out
of
until
just
we got home.
Yeah, you just mastered the art of just blocking everything out. I haven't
you
gotten
have
there
to
yet.
do it, man.
I'm working on
You
that
absolutely have to do it.
Okay, so here we go. So here, it's loading. Here you go.
Let me see.
Just
I
watch.
look-
Just
I look-
watch.
I look
watch
so
Brian.
happy.
Look at his face. He's just chewing and he's just so happy.
Just so much shit on the ground.
I actually got to eat last. I mean, now I get home late.
Dude, I didn't
don't
even
get to eat dinner.
I didn't
like
finish my
usually.
food. I went to go finish my beer, and there was a goldfish in that. I was like, oh, I guess I'm not going to drink that anymore.
I had a mandarin orange in my water. I don't know where that came from.
The highlight was we were getting ready to leave, and Gibson went to grab a milk, and Chelsea was like, "There's no more milk, and there's a crayon in this one." Like it was just
Just a normal thing.
It's standard. I mean, they're shoving crayons down the straws, dumping milk everywhere. So I lucked out because I didn't want to take Sam to the bathroom. So you guys know, taking a
God.
child in the bathroom. Yeah. Sam is just like learning how to. Well, he's good now. He's potty trained. But trying to go to a public bathroom is the worst thing in the world with a kid.
miserable.
So you're
Don't
like,
touch
what?
this. Don't
touch
touch
this.
this.
Stop touching that. And then
They
you say
touch
you don't touch this.
everything.
Hands are like on the walls, and there's just and the bathrooms are the most disgusting thing ever. So we get in there, we're just waiting, and all of a sudden this dude comes out, and you just hear water spilling all over the floor. He goes, "Oh man, somebody clogged this toilet, bro," and I'm like, "Yeah, somebody."
Yeah, somebody.
So I was able to walk out and be like, "Hey, Liz, you got to take him to the bathroom."
Yeah.
So I was like, "I'm gonna go sit down."
Dude, it is the worst.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Oh. And like my kid, like Gibbs, he loves to shit in public. I don't care where like Like, no joke.
Opposite of me.
I know. Like, I'll do what I got to do at home so that I don't have to shit in public. Like, you know.
Yeah, you want to be comfortable.
You want to know your surroundings.
Yeah.
But like when we went to Phoenix last week or 2 weeks ago, whatever it was, like we had to be at the airport at like 5 o'clock in the morning or whatever. So we got up at like 3. Everything. I was like, "Do you have to go to the bathroom?" He's like, "No, I don't have to go to the bathroom." Okay, fine. So we get to the airport. We're in line to like get our bags checked and everything. And he goes, "I got to go potty." So we have to get out of line. We go to the bathroom. He's got to take a dump. Okay, fine. At least that's taken care of. We weren't on the plane for more than like 7 minutes. Like, had just taken off. He's like, "I got to go potty. I got to go potty." So me and him are in the airplane bathroom. And he has to take a dump. Like, he goes to the bathroom again. I'm like, what? Who are you?
Loves it. This doesn't fit.
So small
Dude,
there. How did you?
It was miserable.
I've been on.
Did you just close it and go back to your?
Yeah,
Dude, I've
dude.
been on a flight.
I got to be honest. I had this thought. So we were on Southwest. So it's like, you know, seat your own or whatever. And our flights got all messed up. So I like didn't get to check in on time. So we were like boarding group C, but they let you do family boarding in between A and B. So we took advantage of that. And I was like, all right, you know what? We're going to the back of the plane. Just there's a bathroom back there. We'll kind of be out of everyone's way. So as I'm walking with him, I'm like looking at, you know, everyone takes the window and the aisle seats, and there's just like a middle seat open like the whole way down.
The whole way down, yeah.
I thought so much about just like dropping him off at a middle seat and then going to sit by myself.
You take the iPad.
You take the iPad. Give him a coloring book.
Yeah, give him a coloring book.
Yeah, like it's
throw my headphones on and
like
just
it's
chill.
1990. Like a coloring book's gonna work for a child.
These people are just so mad at me.
I just would love to see Gibbs just look up like back and forth and just.
I know. Well, the thing about it too is like he would just like talk to people and he'd be fine.
See, that's where your son's just
He's
insane. The
very
kid's like a social
outgoing.
butterfly.
Yeah, he
so
really
like
is. It's insane.
Sam would have a heart attack and just be panicking.
Like if anybody ever
offers,
offers my kid candy to get into the van, he's going.
yeah, you're gonna have to have
Like,
extensive
there's no
classes,
chance.
lessons for him.
There's
to stay
no
away from
chance he
strangers.
does not accept the candy.
I'm gonna test it one day. I'm gonna pull up in a random car with like a mask on.
Your
Like,
dad's
hey, buddy.
old van.
Yeah, if
Yeah,
I can get that
yeah,
van. Oh, I wish I had that thing. Just pull up, like, black the windows out. Hey, buddy, want some candy? He
terrifying.
can hop in 2
I mean,
seconds.
yeah.
Sam's terrified
I
of
love that
everybody.
he's like assertive and like isn't afraid
a
to
great
talk to
thing.
people, but like that is also kind of like terrifying at some
Yeah.
point too.
Yeah.
Something you got to teach him.
Yeah. Although whoever took him would probably return him. I'm like, yeah, get this kid out of here.
He's got to go potty.
Yeah. This kid's gone to the bathroom 7 times since I've had him. Just forget about it. Yeah.
It's not really funny, but it is.
I mean, you know, right now it is. So, yeah.
Good stuff.
Absolutely.
What else is going on? Anything? We got about 10 minutes left or so. 13. Thanks, Larry. Hey, shout out to Larry, our
In the booth.
our guy in the booth right now. He's doing a wonderful job producing this.
So
And I
hot
say
right
that
now.
before seeing the final product.
So handsome.
Yeah.
But he is
He
very
just woke up.
Oh, yeah, you guys are still here?
Oh yeah, we're rolling.
I've been mixing up the cameras the whole time, I swear.
Nothing's
Yeah,
on.
change the lighting.
Yeah, the camera, what do they call him? Boner over here. He's getting the whole show.
That guy's really talkative.
Yeah.
I don't know what he's looking at, but
No. So what we were going to do the WTF moment, which Brian covered clearly with
yeah, his opening was WTF.
delivering
sure.
his own baby.
I could come
on
do
the
it
side
every
of a
week if you don't
freeway.
have anyone to do
I appreciate that.
Just
yeah.
repeat the
I mean,
story
no one's
each time.
ever going to beat that. Proud dad moment, like pretty pumped that Austin's all into soccer and like he's starting to excel at that. That's awesome. What about like a dad hack? You got any like advice or a hack that you do that you're pretty proud of?
Dad hack.
I could give you an example, just to kind of
So
open it up a
so
little
part
bit
of our
for you.
audience, I guess, would be for like guys that just find out that they're going to be a dad, right? And
yeah, so people then could know what to expect. So, like I was telling him the one day, something I came up with.
this is
from
I actually
experience.
tried this by the
Did it
way.
work?
Go, yeah, it did.
Okay,
go ahead
so-
and finish.
My youngest son Ben is nuts. Like you you change their diaper. You know this with Sloan and Fallon. I don't know. They move constantly. Ben doesn't let me change him. So putting long pants on is a nightmare. So what I do is put the first pant leg on. Because usually we put the first pant leg on. It's like he kicks it off.
So like I roll both sides of the pants up and then like try and put them up around her ankles and then.
That's a good one.
Miserable.
So it's
miserable.
I would do
because
so I would do one leg at a time. So what I do now is you put the pant leg all the way up, like up on their thigh. Okay, the first one. And then no matter how much they kick, it doesn't fall
So you
off.
just push it up. You just
Push the first one all the way up. And then slide the other one on. It works like a charm.
Dude,
it never falls off.
Dude, you told me about that like last week or whatever it was. I tried it. It freaking works. Like, it was amazing. Like, Sloan just like sat there.
I'm telling you, it works like a charm.
I'm getting
man.
pants
I will
on.
try that because Fallon is pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Change, man.
You'll probably be potty training her before you know it, but in the meantime, try it. I'm telling you. Okay, so
Dude, potty training or not though, you still have to dress your kid.
that's
like,
true.
Gibbs hates wearing clothes.
Sam's good at ripping his clothes off, putting them on. Like he was yelling at me tonight. I put him to bed and I didn't put his pants on him because I told him to do it himself.
Yeah.
Because they're trying to tell him that at daycare.
Yeah.
So it's something we're working on.
Right.
So a half hour goes by and I can just hear him just whining, and you could hear him like shuffling around. So his bed's up against the wall, and you hear the wall getting hit for like 20 minutes straight. Like you tell he's trying to do something. He goes, "Daddy, you didn't help me," and I'm like, "What?" So I walk in there and his pants are on back. One pant leg's on, it's backwards. He's like, "You never put my pants on," and I'm like, "I'm sorry, buddy." It felt really bad, but he's terrible about putting his clothes on.
Yeah.
Daycare today, they told me that he needs to start working on it. So I'm like, I'm a terrible parent, apparently.
You're
So,
not a terrible
I mean, I know, but
you're a good.
we're always in a hurry.
Yeah.
Tell me a moment that you're not in a hurry to get out of the house.
Isn't that
Getting
just
out of the
like
house is the
life of a
worst.
parent or life of a dad? Like it's
You have to be somewhere.
insane.
You have to always be somewhere.
Yeah.
And then, no matter how much time you give yourself,
You need more.
Well, it's hard getting too ready.
Yeah.
Getting too ready to go into the car. Like getting the shoes on, getting them on the car.
Dude,
Yeah.
but like, how much do you remember with one? Like, oh, this is miserable. I don't know how
I
people
know.
do it. You know what I mean?
and then you
Now
look
I
back at it. You
that
look back and
now.
you're like, that was the easiest
Yeah.
time of my
Yeah.
life. Even like, I mean,
right. Well,
before kids in general,
Yeah.
but like.
yeah.
Like before kids was like, okay, yeah.
That's a whole
Saturday
nother
morning
spectrum.
I wake up and I'm like, what am I going to do today? I guess I could work on the yard or something all day if I want to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just thinking about that the other day. Like, what do people do on the weekends now who don't have kids? Like, you just wake up.
Anything they want.
Yeah.
Sounds
Sleep
amazing.
in.
Yeah, get sleep, watch a movie.
Yeah. Go work out whenever you want to. Not on the schedule of everyone else.
Everything.
In your house.
Drink.
Yeah. Drink.
Be able to be hungover.
Yeah.
Be able to just
have the
not
ability
get
to
out
be
of bed.
hungover.
Yeah, to just not.
I mean, you
wanna
could be
wake up.
hungover, but you're not going to relax.
You only do it once.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Yeah.
I've probably legitimately only been hungover a handful of times since I've had kids. It's
Yeah,
not worth
I mean,
it.
I like usually just do this.
Yeah.
Like just chill with like a drink.
Yeah.
Too. Never.
When you have those
I've-
nights, though, and you wake up,
I don't remember.
you don't even have time to be hungover. You have to
Yeah.
just.
No, you don't.
I just actually wake up even earlier to try to start getting over the hangover.
Right.
I'm like,
Start
okay, it's
drinking
Right.
coffee.
Right.
it's 5 o'clock. I should get up before the kids do.
Yeah.
So that's my
No,
quiet
you're
time.
absolutely right. You're
So-
absolutely right.
Because the worst thing is being woken up by a child
Oh
when
my
you're
God.
hungover.
It's the worst.
So that being said, because we kind of
Oh, yeah.
get off topic,
So,
so I
you got
give you an
any
example
hacks?
of a dad hack. What do you got?
I know you got something.
I don't know. I might have to think about it for a minute.
All right, you can think about it.
You got
I
like
mean,
30 seconds. You're not like no pressure, but you have like 20 seconds now.
No, I mean it. The only one I could think of is like, at least with Fallon, so like every time you put her in the car, she takes everything off.
Oh.
So now I don't put anything on her in the car. You know, I just put her in her car seat.
Yeah.
With like her jacket or whatever, but shoes, no socks, no nothing.
Yeah.
Those just go in the
Your kids do
behind
that
her.
too.
Because what's the point? Yeah, because
Your kids do it?
Yeah.
Ben does.
Ben does.
So then I put on her stuff when we get to where we're going, because anytime you don't, they just come off and go flying all over the place.
Yeah,
anyway.
it's-
Or
Yeah.
she's eating her shoe. And it's just like,
I know that's the worst thing. Ben's always putting his shoes in his mouth. The other day I was at my grandma's house and we found Ben over by the door and he had a doorstop that he was chewing on. It was disgusting. I'm like, oh, at least it's not a high traffic area or anything. I guess it's fine. It's probably fine. Second child,
Yeah,
whatever.
it's probably fine.
He's probably fine.
Just building those immune
I
systems.
literally told my grandma that too. She's like, oh my God. I'm like, it's probably fine.
just sucking it.
It's like, here's some water. So, yeah.
That's amazing.
Just throw
give
some
her
hand
sour
sanitizer.
cream.
Sour cream shuts him up every time.
Here's your cup of sour cream. That's going to be your new dad hack.
Dude, is sour cream
always
unhealthy?
carry
So
a
it's a
thing of
little
sour cream.
It's a little unconventional.
Yeah, it's weird. I mean, I could probably just give him
You guys are never
yogurt.
going to believe this.
Yeah,
But bring a cup of sour cream.
dude, works every time. Sour cream.
Yeah.
Like, why not yogurt? Nah.
Just go sour cream.
Chipotle sour cream? No. Sorry, just regular sour
Just keep it warm.
Oh God.
Just have that in your back pocket at all times. A little cup with a cap on it. Throw it in your back pocket. Actually, Ziploc bag it. Throw it in your back pocket. Heat it up for him so it's really liquidy.
Oh yeah, it's good stuff.
So yeah, that's a good move though.
Another thing
Because
that we've done is we bought these trays like for the car that have like dividers in them, so that you can put food in them and close them shut. So anytime we go in the car now, we hand those back and they eat them, and it just keeps them going for a little bit.
That's pretty good.
Like it has like it has like dividers, so you can put like 3 snacks in them.
I'll be honest. That seems very organized.
We do it all the time, man.
Really?
Put them in like a thing with like
organization
ice
is
if you want.
very important.
I don't think we're on that level.
Not there
Usually,
yet.
just hand them back.
Yeah.
Good to go.
We'd love to incorporate that into our repertoire.
Do it.
Organization?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Just in general.
You always think you have everything covered until you're in the car about 20 minutes out or like 5 minutes out, what have you. And you realize you forgot like 4 different things.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so we forgot some diapers. Oh, I forgot wipes. Oh, I forgot his milk. Oh, it's like, son of a bitch.
Yeah.
And I'm like, we're too far. We can't turn back.
Yeah,
now.
you're not turning back.
Yeah, so
Stop at CVS.
and that's another thing.
Or
Hang out with you guys all the time.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, they'll have diapers.
We've come over to your house and be like,
yeah.
we totally forgot a diaper
Yeah,
bag.
you know.
You got any size 4s?
And same thing with my
wipes?
brothers. Like, I go to my brother's house or something like that, and it's like, we need your wipes.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm a
No
mooch
big
right
deal.
now.
Yeah.
But they get it because it's just.
It all comes back around.
When we went to Disney, we forgot diapers in the diaper bag for the
whole trip.
for the plane.
Oh.
They were in our bag.
Oh.
that we checked.
Oh, so you checked it.
Yes, we had like one diaper.
Yeah.
So we got to the airport knowing we'd have to fly, get on a bus.
Yeah.
So it was like, Val, you got one diaper, baby. I'm sorry. We got there and had to buy some immediately.
Yeah.
They had them for like $100
Right.
for a 6-pack. But
Just wrap him up in a shirt.
it was
Take
just
your
like,
shirt off,
sorry,
Brian's-
baby, but this is what we got.
Brian's just there in like a wife beater, and he's just, the shirt's a diaper now.
Yeah, just think of that. Do you remember that Stewie on Family Guy when Lois
yeah.
is gone? He's dragging his diaper behind him.
Oh,
He's like, somebody help me. They haven't changed him in days.
Oh yeah. Oh God.
Peter.
All right, guys, we got to wrap this thing up. So I feel really good about episode 1 of the Talking Dads.
Good start. Good guest.
Brian, thank you very much for coming on and being our first guest. Amazing story. Super happy for you and your family. You're an awesome dad, dude. Happy that we get to hang out all the time and our kids get to be friends and all that kind of stuff. So,
And we get to witness your organization with treats and containers in the car that I should start thinking about.
well, and it's
Good
it's,
tips, though.
It's,
Good
it's
tips.
good to have that guy to call. When your wife's about to give birth on the side of the road, I can just
Yeah,
go
hey
beep,
man,
beep.
listen, can you come over real quick?
Yeah.
I don't even call 911. I just call Brian.
Yeah.
Stay calm. No, don't stay calm.
No.
Freak out. Freak out right now.
No, start freaking out. I could literally walk to the hospital from my house, but I would still call Brian over.
I'll be honest. I'll just have the flares out and just on my knees.
I like the Nicolas Cage move. It's got to be green though.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Got to be green.
It did
flares.
feel
Going
cool 'cause
green,
when
going
we got, when we got to the hospital, we went to a room. There was probably like 15 people in there ready for us.
Really?
Yeah, they like checked the baby right away. They're like, she sounds good. Let's just go upstairs. But it was like, I felt like it was like
That's
in a
awesome.
movie or something. Like everybody was
Yeah.
just standing around staring at us, not knowing what to
game
expect.
It's surreal because like who
We took a
witnesses
picture
that?
in the ambulance too. Like we got to the hospital and Tara's like, we take a picture. So we took a picture with the fire, like in the ambulance.
Yeah.
Before we even went inside, like everybody just felt comfortable. It was weird, man.
That's awesome.
Got lucky.
That's
Yeah.
awesome, man. Congrats on that, because that's awesome.
That
She's
is
gonna be
phenomenal.
2 now this week, and Wednesday you said. So that's incredible. Happy birthday, Fal.
Yep.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thanks
Absolutely.
again, man. I appreciate that. Thanks to Marky Fresh Studios. Let me get a little of that. So that's a good episode 1. I don't know who we have lined up for next week. We'll get offline on that. But we'll be
Think of a
back
few people.
again, and we'll keep this stuff going. So make sure you like us on Facebook, Instagram, follow us on YouTube, subscribe. What else? Share, tag some dads, because
Yeah, tag dads.
we're just
That's
getting
what
this
we're
thing
trying to do,
going.
yeah.
We're going to have this stuff out here pretty soon. And, make sure you tag some dads, ask some questions, give us some topics that, if you're a new dad and you want to know something, we're happy to.
And if you want to
give it a whirl.
If you want to hop on.
Yeah, absolutely.
More than welcome. Get a hold of us.
And kind of pick our brains. Tell you what,
at
least
yours.
what not to do.
Yeah. Maybe with some parents that have some older children.
Yeah,
that'd be
cool
a good
too.
one. Dad fail. Ask for a dad.
That's
fail.
a good
yeah.
idea.
I think we have a lot of those.
I'm going to think on that one for next
Yeah.
one.
I'm sure we can come up with a 2-hour episode on that one.
Right.
Yeah, Dad, just 100% dad fails. That'd be amazing.
All right, Steve, you got anything else?
No, I feel pretty good about it.
BP?
Good.
All good.
Thank you, sir. All right, guys, that is a wrap for episode 1 of The Talking Dads, and we'll see you next time. Thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks, Larry.